Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for Major League Baseball on Tuesday, August 9th, 2022. We're going to have MLB player props, run lines, over-unders, money lines here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that are great value bets for this Tuesday Major League Baseball slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are now partnered as well with Prize Picks, so be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100 on Prize Picks. You can also use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section or the description. Really is a great app, guys. It specializes in player props and things of that nature. You can put multiple picks into an entry to win a lot of money, and it really is a lot of fun to use. Highly encourage you to check that out. Like I said, use our code SFP for that 100% deposit match up to $100. It's free money, guys, or one of our links that we have down below. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. Great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll also have a link in the description and the comment section for that. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like a pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. We'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now it's time for a shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So as always, guys, you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section in the description for that. Perks include you get access to our notes and our plays early. So typically I have our plays and our picks picked out the night before. So you'll have access to that in the community tab on YouTube. You get a badge next to your name, some custom emojis, shout outs in our video, and a custom roll color in Discord. And it's just a great way to support the channel. It's just $3.99 per month. And like I said, it really goes a long way in supporting us here at the channel. Shout out to our newest Straight Fire MVP, Dewan Thigpen. Thank you, Dewan. Appreciate it for signing up. Thank you to all of you that have signed up here at the channel. I really do appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate all of your guys' support, whether you do that or not. Here at the channel, I really do. So you guys are awesome. Okay, now results from the previous episode. So for our comment cappers, we had a bunch of calls. We had David Walker calling the New York Mets first 5 innings team total over 2.5. Was able to cash that. Jimmy Ewing calling the Baltimore Orioles -1 alternate spread at +170 odds. Cash that. Justin McKelvey calling the Toronto Blue Jays Baltimore Orioles over 9. Was also able to cash that. Jake Fagan had a parlay with a bunch of teams not scoring in the first inning. Was able to cash it. It was like 5 or 6 teams. I just didn't want to list them all. And then we got to get the bag with Blake Snell over 5.5 strikeouts, or over 7.5 strikeouts. Sorry, he is in the 5th inning currently. He had 7 the last time I checked, so he should be able to get there. Hope that cash there for got to get the bag. And we had Abundant Life Sports calling the Yankees money line. They are up 4-1. So hopefully they can hang on there for him as well. As far as the stream results, guys, it was a tough day. We went 1-2, and some really unlucky stuff happened. We were able to cash the NRFI in the Diamondbacks and the Pirates game, but we missed on the Francisco Lindor over 1.5 bases. He got robbed of a home run in the deepest part of the park. It absolutely hurt. Hit a ball to straightaway center. Looked like it was out. And the guy leaped up, brought it back. It would have left the park. And the guy leaped up and caught it in the deepest part of the park. That obviously hurt. And he also hit a screaming line drive in the first inning, and he walked. So that was just a really unlucky play. I love the play still, just unlucky. Then we missed the Padres' first 5 -0.5 run line. And Blake Snell honestly did okay. Only gave up 1 run over 5 innings. But once again, the Padres offense, 0 runs. Not a lot we could do with that, unfortunately. But we're going to get back on track today, guys. We're going to get this 3-0 sweep. So let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we are going with the Detroit Tigers +1.5 run line here versus the Cleveland Guardians. -108 odds on FanDuel. So guys, I really love this bet. I love taking +1.5 run lines. It's a lot of fun because you don't have to win the game. We got Shane Bieber going to the mound here for the Guardians. 6-6, 3.39 ERA, 1.11 WHIP, 3.32 road ERA. He's actually had a little bit of trouble with the Tigers this year. He actually has a higher ERA than his normal ERA versus the Tigers. In 3 starts, he's posted a 3.48 ERA with a 1.26 WHIP. He's given up hits, every time. The Tigers have been able to hit him, which is interesting when you look at it. And the Tigers have actually won 2 of his 3 starts that he's faced them. So I really don't actually mind the Tigers money line. Just a little sprinkle on that as well for some good plus value. But we're getting minus 108 here on the plus 1.5, so I'll gladly take that extra run for some insurance. I like the pitcher that we got going for the Tigers as well. Here we got Tyler Alexander, 2-5 with a 4.04 ERA, 1.23 WHIP, 3.57 ERA at home, and he's got a WHIP of 1.10 at home. So he's actually been pretty good. And this is a great matchup for us. This is very advantageous for us because the Guardians really struggle with left-handed pitchers. Guardians are 26th in average versus lefties at 222 and 29th in OPS at 620. So obviously we'd love to see that. Tigers also have a very good bullpen, which is why I like taking the full game here. Tigers bullpen's really been great all year. They're actually 5th in bullpen ERA. Guardians are 8th. So not really much of what I would consider an advantage, but the Tigers are very good. They could definitely hold their own there out of the pen. I think, honestly, it's going to be a pretty low-scoring game, but I do think the Tigers might be able to punch a couple across against Bieber. Like I said, he has struggled versus the Tigers a little bit this year. He has given up hits. He's very, this lineup has shown the ability to hit him, which I do like seeing that. And like I said, the fact that they've won 2 out of the 3 meetings is obviously very good. I like seeing that. We got the home team here with plus 1.5 for even value. And the Tigers can be sneaky. Like I said, they got pretty decent pitching overall. Their offense has been a little bit better than they were earlier in the season. Their offense definitely isn't the greatest. I don't usually take a lot of stuff to Detroit Tigers, but I do like it in this spot here against Bieber, a guy they've had success against we got a good bullpen here with the Tigers, and Alexander I really like as a lefty, and like I said, Guardians struggling against lefties. So love it there, guys, for our number 1 pick. Going Detroit Tigers plus 1.5 run line here versus the Cleveland Guardians, minus 108 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and at number 2, we are going with the Miami Marlins, Philadelphia Phillies NRFI bet here. No run first inning at minus 120 odds on FanDuel. So, guys, we got Garrett going to the mound here for the Marlins. 2-5 with a 3.88 ERA, 1.16 WHIP, 4.23 road ERA, and he's 9-2 to the NRFI this year. That's very good. We obviously love to see that. He's been a very solid pitcher here for the Marlins. And I love the WHIP. This WHIP is pretty solid, 1.16. I do like seeing that. And on the other side, we got Zach Wheeler going to the mound. He's a NRFI legend. He's 10-5 with a 2.69 ERA, 1.01 WHIP, 1.58 ERA at home, and he's 9-1 on his last 10 NRFIs. Been absolutely fantastic. He's also 1-0 to the NRFI versus the Marlins already this year as well. So we'd love to see that. As far as offensively, to be honest with you, neither of these offenses really scare me. Marlins are 28th in first inning runs, 28th in first inning runs on the road. Phillies 17th in first inning runs, 12th in first inning runs at home. So overall, it's pretty solid. That's mid to low tier offenses, which we do like to see that. There's really only a couple guys that scare me. Nothing really in the Marlins lineup scaring me. I think Wheeler should be able to handle that, the top of that lineup. As far as the Phillies, though, you got Kyle Schwarber. Always got to worry about him, and Rhys Hoskins. So I love the fact that Garrett is actually a lefty here. So it's going to be, lefty on lefty here with Schwarber for Garrett. I like seeing that. Obviously, left-handed pitching normally has, a strong advantage off of left-handed hitters. So I think we'll be able to get Schwarber out. It's really going to come down to Rhys Hoskins, who has actually hit a home run in like three of the last 4 games in the first inning. So it is a little scary. I do think that is fluky, though. I don't think he'll do that again today. He hasn't demonstrated that type of power all year. I mean, he's a good power hitter, but not like that. Not anything crazy like that. So I think Garrett, he is very solid. I think he can keep him in the ballpark. So honestly, do love it there, guys, for our number 2 pick. We're going Miami Marlins, Philadelphia Phillies, NRFI bet here. No run first inning at minus 120 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're going to get back on track with bases here, guys. We're going Pete Alonso, over 1.5 bases here for the New York Mets, odds to be determined. Yeah, I'm not afraid to go back to a Mets hitter. I'm really not. And Alonso honestly didn't get a hit last night either. So you could be a little bit worried about that. But what I do like about it is the fact that we're going to get a little bit of extra value on him, I believe, because he didn't get it last night. Honestly, overall, he's been on a tear. He's 10-6 over his last 16 to this line, 7-3 in his last 10 at home. Pete Alonso, obviously a great power hitter, hitting 280 on the season with 51 extra base hits. But he's hitting 339 over his last 15 games, slugging 696. His splits are 293 at home, 310 at night, and 277 off of lefties, which I do like to see that. He's drawing a left-handed matchup here with Mike Minor for the Cincinnati Reds. 1-8 with a 6.19 ERA and 1.57 WHIP, allowing a 279 batting average on the season, but allowing a 317 batting average to right-handed hitters, which we do like to see that. And obviously, we know the Reds' bullpen overall is not very good. The 30th in bullpen ERA. So I definitely think the Mets. I think the Mets and Alonso here could get some hits off of him. And honestly, I like either him or Lindor. Lindor would be lefty on lefty, so that's why I don't like running it back on him. Guys, Lindor hit it on the screws all night last night. Like I said, that should have had a home run last night. It was just unlucky. Didn't make it a bad bet at all. In fact, it was a good bet. It just didn't work out. And sometimes that's the way it is. You have to live with that. But Alonso here, I like the the righty on lefty. He's pretty good, like a pretty solid overall hitting lefties. 277 off of lefties. And I don't think we'll get that unlucky again tonight. I don't even think it's possible, to be honest with you. It made me so sick watching that home run ball. Like, I was literally nauseous after I saw it, because I saw him hit it off the bat. I thought it was gone. I honestly was like, yes, and then no. No problem here running with the Mets. We want to attack a bad bullpen, right? We want to attack a very shaky pitcher, which Minor definitely is, and we want to go with a guy who's got pretty hot trends. I also like the Rockies-Cardinals game for bases bets as well, but those lines are very juiced for like Goldschmidt, Arenado. I like a Cardinals bat, but those lines a little bit juiced. Goldschmidt not too bad at -135. I think that's worth another look, but okay, guys, that's going to do it for our number 3 pick. We're going Pete Alonso over 1.5 bases here for the New York Mets. Odds to be determined. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of you guys at the channel. I really do. We're going to bounce back. We're going to get this 3-0. We kind of broke up our little streak of 3 straight winning days and had an off night last night. So we're going to bounce back today, guys, get this 3-0. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Drop your favorite pick down below. Let me know what you guys are playing. Check out our Straight Fire MVP program. Other than that, guys, it's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you all next time. Peace out.